when Ousmane Dembele will make crucial Chelsea decision. Chelsea are into their summer transfer time, and one of their targets appears to be Barcelona winger Ousmane Dembele, whose contract expires at the end of this month. He's not said much about his future, but Football London claim to have a source who has told them he will make his decision after his holidays. Well, that seems like a good time to do it, but it would be interesting to know his thinking on the timing. As a free agent, he may want to agree a deal now while clubs still have their whole summer budgets ready and waiting to be used up. On the other hand, he might be better off playing the waiting game and seeing which clubs start to get really desperate as the pool of good players dries up later in the summer. It's a risk, especially given his injury record, but one he might just want to take. Chelsea still confident over Jules Kounde transfer despite late Barcelona interest. Chelsea remain confident over completing a deal for Jules Kounde this summer, despite late interest from Barcelona. Chelsea hold a long-term interest in the Sevilla centre-back, and he remains Thomas Tuchel's top defensive target for the latest transfer window. The club have laid the groundwork in their pursuit of Frenchman Kounde and remain the front-runners to sign him, even with Barcelona now registering an interest. Kounde is likely to command a fee in the region of £50 million, with Sevilla ready to accept the player's wish to experience a new challenge elsewhere. Barcelona want to bolster their own defensive ranks this summer and are expected to sign Denmark international Andreas Christensen on a free transfer after his contract expired at Chelsea. The Spanish side are also fans of Chelsea's long-serving captain César Azpilicueta and left-back Marcos Alonso, both of whom they hope could be tempted to return to Spain. Robert Lewandowski turns down Chelsea offer with his heart set on a move to Barcelona. Robert Lewandowski has rejected the chance to join Chelsea this summer, with the Bayern Munich striker targeting a dream move to join Barcelona. Refusing to sign a new deal and with just 1 year left on his contract at the Bundesliga champions, Lewandowski has caught the attention of a host of clubs, including Chelsea. First reported by Sport, Lewandowski rejected the opportunity to join the Premier League outfit, instead wanting to sign for Barcelona. Thomas Tuchel wants to bring a top-quality striker to Stamford Bridge after Romelu Lukaku's dreadful return, with the manager offering the Poland captain the chance to join Chelsea. However, the 33-year-old appears to have eyes only for Barcelona, with manager Xavi said to have made Lewandowski his top transfer target. Chelsea's initial interest in the striker was boosted by Barcelona's struggles to register new players due to financial difficulties. But after the La Liga club's members voted overwhelmingly to sell future merchandising and television rights, they are now likely to move quickly to complete a deal for Lewandowski. Paris Saint-Germain were also rumored to be interested in acquiring the striker's services for next season, but their interest has cooled. Lewandowski is expected to complete his move to Spain in the coming days, with funds set to become available to bring new players to the Nou Camp. He will join former Borussia Dortmund and Arsenal striker Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang at the Spanish Giants after spending 12 years playing in Germany. Lewandowski again impressed in Munich last season, scoring 50 club goals across all competitions, compared to Lukaku's measly 15 goals for Chelsea. But Chelsea will now have to turn their attention elsewhere, with the Belgian poised for a return to former club Inter Milan, leaving the Blues without a recognised striker. Arsenal convinced about beating Chelsea to sign Manchester City star Gabriel Jesus. According to The Times, Arsenal are edging closer to finalising a move for Manchester City attacker Gabriel Jesus this summer transfer window. As per Metro, Arsenal are convinced that they are set to reach an agreement with Man City for Jesus, beating off competition from Chelsea in the process. Jesus's future at Etihad has been surrounded by uncertain waters, with his contract in line to enter the last 12 months before expiry. As such, the citizens have offered his services to Tottenham Hotspur in an attempt to get the most out of a potential sale this summer. However, the Gunners seem to be leading the race, with the Brazilian wanting to move to Emirates because of Mikel Arteta. That appears to have made them confident about winning the race ahead of the Blues, who are also pursuing Jesus alongside Real Madrid at this moment. We still have other targets to pursue as of now, but losing one among the shortlist greatly reduces our chances of securing a reinforcement. After all, nothing is guaranteed so far, which means that having more choices would be beneficial in the long run. Whether there will be any fresh twists in this pursuit to sign Jesus or not will only be known in due time. Chelsea are more likely to make a move for RB Leipzig forward Christopher Nkunku than Arsenal, according to transfer expert Fabrizio Romano. Reports in the English media earlier this week claimed that the Gunners were prepared to pay upwards of £100 million for the Frenchman, but Romano has played down those claims, stating it is Chelsea who may table a bid for the Frenchman. I've always been adamant that RB Leipzig are determined not to sell, so it's not an easy one for Arsenal. So far, Leipzig have not received any offers from the Gunners for Christopher Nkunku, but I can reveal that Chelsea have been following him for some time. Still, the price is over €100 million because Leipzig want to try to keep him at all costs, and could even offer him a new contract this summer. Of course, Chelsea have problems up front with Romelu Lukaku, so it's not surprising Nkunku could be seen as a replacement. The €100 million, £86 million, asking price could prove to be a major stumbling block, but, as Romano points out, Chelsea will be very keen to find someone to replace Romelu Lukaku, if the Belgian does return to Inter Milan. Nkunku, along with Manchester City pair Gabriel Jesus and Raheem Sterling, are believed to be Thomas Tuchel's top targets to strengthen the forward line this summer, but the Blues' new owners will have to delve deep into their pockets to sign them. In addition to Nkunku's sky-high valuation, Jesus and Sterling could cost between £50 million and £60 million each, so the club's reported £200 million transfer budget could be eaten up pretty quickly. Chelsea drop price tag significantly for Romelu Lukaku. Chelsea are now willing to let their striker Romelu Lukaku leave for a loan fee of just £10 million, according to the Mirror. Not even a year after the Belgian international made the move to Stamford Bridge, he looks set to depart this summer after no longer being a part of Thomas Tuchel's plan. However, news has also come out that new Chelsea owner Todd Boehly wants Tuchel to reconsider selling Lukaku and still hopes that the £97.5 million signing can be a success. The forward arrived last summer after scoring 24 goals in the Serie A the season prior. Big things were expected and one way or another, he hasn't delivered. Lukaku did score 8 goals in the league for Chelsea last year, however, he only managed to score once in 9 games against the Big Six in the Premier League. Chelsea were originally asking for a loan fee of £21 million for the season ahead, but they have now dropped that to just £10 million. Inter Milan made an opening offer of £6 million. After apparently resolving the situation following Lukaku's comments about the club last year, it was presumed that the Belgian would be given a second chance. Emerson Palmieri wants to leave Chelsea amid Lazio interest. The Italy international was loaned out to Lyon last summer with an option to buy. He was a key player for them with 36 appearances, but they eventually decided against triggering the clause. Hence, Emerson will return to Chelsea, but Corriere dello Sport report that he could be on the move again with interest from Lazio, who are managed by former Blues boss Maurizio Sarri. The left-back wants to leave Chelsea this summer, but it is suggested that the conditions must be favourable for Lazio to sign him. An initial loan deal could be negotiated. Chelsea are braced for a busy summer transfer window. Their main priority will be on bolstering the central defence, but they may also need to invest in the wing-back positions. The club have already lost the services of Antonio Rudiger and Andreas Christensen on free transfers. There are also claims that Marcos Alonso is eager to join Barcelona this summer. Alonso's situation could have an impact on Emerson's future. Should Alonso head for an early exit, the Blues could be inclined to keep Emerson until they sign another replacement. Ben Chilwell is the only other specialist option in the squad for the left-back or left-wing-back role, but the Englishman is coming off a long layoff with a serious knee injury. Blues boss Thomas Tuchel is unlikely to place a heavy workload on him. There could be plenty of rotation next season with the congested schedule due to the Winter World Cup. If Emerson were to push for an exit, the Blues will need to find an ideal successor first. Chelsea may also lean towards a permanent transfer or a loan with an obligation to buy.
That is all Chelsea news today. If you like the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much. Goodbye and see you by tomorrow news.